Hello my friends, I wanted to share a quick story with you today that has to do with, I always share a couple stories after I get together with my energy healer, a good friend of mine, Corey. And when I get together with him, I always have these enlightening experiences where we sit down and we meditate together and we go over a lot of different details from life to business to, relationships to all kinds of different stuff. He's really helped me to tune into myself, along with some of the other books I've read that have helped me to get to this new level of enlightenment. And he shared a story with me last week about a goldfish, and that's the story that I want to share with you today. Have you ever heard the story of the goldfish that was, you ever go to the fair and you see those goldfish that are in those itty bitty little, round fish tanks, and you bring them home and you just got them in those little fish tanks, and they're like living on the side of your desk or whatever, and they got a plant that they eat off the roots off the bottom, and they're just in this little itty bitty bowl, okay? Well, that's like most people in today's society. We're all like these fish, these goldfish, that are all in these little bowls. And we all have these enclosed, trapped visions and mindsets of ourselves that we're only as big as the bowl that we're in. But did you know that if you actually have a larger level of consciousness, that if you actually take yourself to another level of consciousness, would be like putting yourself in a bigger bowl? And if you put yourself in a bigger bowl, a goldfish that would get transported from one bowl to another bowl actually gets larger. And then if you were to take that goldfish out and put it in a lake, that goldfish will turn into a huge koi. Because koi are huge. I mean, they're gigantic goldfish, right? I mean, not technically if you want to get down to the species form, but really, goldfish can get gigantic in a lake. Much bigger than they'll ever get inside of a little itty bitty bowl. So I ask you, my friends, to understand that we have the awareness and the consciousness to be able to grow just like that goldfish that's in that little pot. And I ask you to step out of that little pot and jump into a bigger bowl. Jump into a bigger bowl or jump into a lake so that you can have the success and the enlightenment that you've always looked for in your life. A lot of people don't think about it that way, and it really resonated with me that day about how we all live in these enclosed, trapped, mindsets where we believe that the economy's bad and life's bad and everything's negative and, just everything's going down the tubes. And in fact, if you sit around thinking that everything's going down the tubes, then yes, everything will go down the tubes and nothing will turn out the way that you want it to be. You will never have enlightenment. You will never have the things that you want in your life because you have such a small consciousness and such a small belief level in yourself. As opposed to that goldfish who got into the lake and became the size of a koi because of his belief that he could grow more and his surroundings of his consciousness that he got bigger. Just like we can get bigger by having the awareness that we're in a gigantic universe and we can grow our consciousness as big as we want to be. I thank you for coming here today. If you found this story valuable and there was something about it that resonated with you, leave some comments at the bottom of the video here. Let me know what you think. I look forward to hearing about your comments and hearing from you. I hope that y'all have a great day. We'll talk later. Bye-bye.